Art Imitating Life was this year's theme for the annual Irving Black Arts Council exhibition, held at the Irving Art Center.
Today we are celebrating African American History Month here in Irving, and they are spotlighting local artists from the DFW area.
The reception, which honored Black History Month, featured work by 8 different artists.
I have a couple different things going on. I have some abstract pieces, and then I have some more poppy type pieces, which if I had to categorize, I would say they're Afro-futuristic. And same with the abstract pieces as well. So I have some of my favorite jazz musicians, which is Sun Ra and Pharoah Sanders. And then I have Prince that I did a portrait of, and I also did some sculpture and some beadwork.
I go from place to place in my area and around the United States and create paintings that I feel would be pleasing for others to view, to make them aware of the different things in our world.
My artwork comes from years of growing up in South Louisiana. I've always been interested in vintage photographs, so what I do is I take a lot of old family photos and I incorporate them in my artwork.
Not every artist was there that night. 2 of them were represented by their wives.
I happen to be one that's representing my husband, Arthello Beck Jr., who passed away in 2004. He painted about life in African American culture in the late 1960s through the 70s, during the Civil Rights Movement, where you did not see African American images in magazines or on billboards or in books, even in the schools. So he wanted to provide his culture with art that looked like them.
Frank's art goes in a couple of different directions. He's got the collages. Right now his favorite series is a black and white series made with shoe polish and whatever else he chooses to put in.
Other artists in attendance were Gwen Powell and Evita Tiziano. It was an evening of celebration as people gathered and admired the eclectic pieces, ultimately sharing their love of art.
I like art, especially African American art, because it portrays our past experiences up to what's going on today.
It's a necessity for me. I have to create. I love art. This is our legacy, you know. This is, it dates back to ancient times. I mean, this is what we're preserving a language, we're preserving history, we're preserving, you know, just a culture, and I couldn't be more proud to do that.
I'm just thankful that I come from a family of artists, and I'm a part of that legacy. My grandfather was an artist, my parents are musicians, so it's just genetically who I am.
We need to, as people in general, we need to support the arts, because that is where our hope and our future and a lot of our knowledge lies. If you not be careful, you might learn something.
Art Imitating Life brought a taste of culture and history to the community. For About Town, this is Susan Stevens.